and welcome to this video entry for the Martin McNeil 500 subscriber competition. I went into my city centre. It's one of the numerous car parks surrounded by blocks of flats. Weather was pretty good, as you can see, for once. Usually pouring with rain, but not today. That's just it's quite dead there now, the city centre. There used to be a lot of gaming stores down this end of the town centre. There's like a comic and game shop there. One of a few. Used to be one right across there. No more. I'm going to go through the market, take a shortcut to Games Workshop. Let's speed this bit up a bit. Don't want to bore you too much with our indoor market. But it's been there over 100 years. Lots of things going on about, the council are buying the place or selling the place, and it's going to be the end of that market, which is a shame. Anyway, onwards, out the other side, up the street. On our way to the Games Workshop, which is shut, by the way, because they don't open until 12, and I got there, well, it was about just gone 11:30, I suppose. And there it is. Opposite side of the road. Gonna take a closer look. I mean, I couldn't do a video without showing the local Games Workshop, could I? And the street that it's in. Just so you know where I frequent often. All I can do here is really look in the window and through the window, so yeah, it's typical of a normal Games Workshop sort of stuff you see in there. They're all very much similar, aren't they? I have my very first game of Warhammer 40k in there. My introductory game. Moving on quickly again to the centre of the bottom of town, which is where the sundial is. They built this sundial many years ago. That's your water fountain as well. It's our old civic centre. It's all dilapidated now, but it's a listed building, so they can't really tear it down. Going up to the more generic game store now, which is called Antics. There we are outside. That's been there a long time, so ever since I can remember. I think it's called the Hobbies and Games Shop when I was a kid, but it's always been a game shop and hobby shop. Great place to go. And as you can see, pretty generic, but it's a nice one. It's an upstairs to it as well, which is where you mount your Warhammer and get games like Magic and all that kind of thing. So yeah, but downstairs all the military stuff, the airfix stuff, model railways, trees, foliage, scenery, that kind of gear. Well, they set up the bolt action figures downstairs as well. So yeah, had to do it. Anyway, we're going on to more of the historical stuff now. We're heading up towards the Hoe. Or we will be. On our way, we're going to come up to that anchor that's ahead of us. Plymouth is littered with statues and monuments and various historical things. And it was really hard to compact this video down as much as I have. I've had to cut out so much. But I happened to pass this on the way to the Hoe. That's actually the anchor of the Ark Royal, which is kind of cool. So yeah, I remember when it was like quite new. Well, a new monument, not a new anchor, obviously. There, other side of it. Now we're at the Hoe. Now this is the interesting place. Heading up towards the statue of Francis Drake. Now this is the actual place where historically Francis Drake, he loved his bowling, and he was playing bowls on the green here. This was a green before it was all tarmacked over. He was playing bowls, and there's actually the place where he looked out to sea, and on the horizon he saw the Spanish Armada on its way to invade England. And history says he insisted on finishing his game of bowls first before setting out with our ships, which were a lot smaller than the Spanish ships and more manoeuvrable, and we easily defeated them. So he was obviously well confident in his abilities. This is it. This is where he stood looking up to see Smeaton's Tower, Drake's Island over there. Obviously those pillars weren't there. But yeah, he would have just looked out to sea and saw the Spanish Armada invading. And that's the statue of Sir Francis Drake. There's, like I say, there's loads of statues and monuments dotted in and around Plymouth. Just wanted to show you how dark my glasses are, how sunny it was, because I got the reactor light lenses in, obviously. And there, just behind, is an actual bowling club now. Proper bowling club, a bowling green. So yeah, very historical place, Plymouth. And I'd like to say thank you to Martin McNeil for actually getting me out of my room and into the big old world, getting some fresh air. Made me do that. It was refreshing. That was the Theatre Royal, by the way. And I hope you enjoyed it. Please click on the link below and like and subscribe.